Hi, my name is Maylee Gorman, and my topic is integrating technology into the classroom, and my question is if we should add iPads into the school budget. For many years, we have participated in countless paper-pencil activities such as worksheets, tests, and anything teachers can Xerox to occupy the time of the students. Now in this day and age, why not integrate technology into our school systems in a creative and fun way for the students to learn? I feel all schools should fit iPads into the school budget. This will allow the schools to get rid of computer labs and create a fun learning environment in the classroom while having technology in students' hands. With the way technology is advancing, we need to make sure we are advancing with the education systems. Here are some quotes that pertain to technology and education. The first one is, "Do not confine your children to your own learning, for they were born in another time." Chinese proverb. In this quote, it is telling us that we need not to teach our students the way we used to. They are evolving just as much as technology is, and we shouldn't restrict them. If we teach them how we were taught before technology, then we are just hurting them instead of helping them. The second quote says, "There can be infinite uses for the computers and of new age technology, but if the teachers themselves are not able to bring it into the classroom and make it work, it fails." And this is by Nancy Kassebaum. In this quote, it really stuck out to me. This is the difference. There is a difference between adding technology into the classroom to enhance the learning of the students, and then there's teachers who bring technology into the classroom to keep their students busy. If we're not able to bring them technology into the classroom to enhance their learning, then we are doing nothing for the students. We need to be proactive with the iPads and getting them involved in ways that they are taking the information and absorbing it. With the iPads, students can have the independence. There is an abundance of advantages for having iPads into the classroom, but I'm only going to talk about 3 that I feel that are pretty important. The first advantage of having the iPads in the classroom is that students can work at their own pace. This is very important because students are not at the same learning levels. On iPads, it is easy to save where you are and start again later if needed. Another advantage to having iPads in the classroom is that the students are getting to work with and are being involved with technology. Allowing this one-on-one time with the technology is important because almost everything we deal with in life is linked to technology. So if we are getting our students involved with it early in life, then we will increase their chances of succeeding later in life. The last advantage of having iPads in the classroom is that students are given more responsibility. They are responsible for making sure that they are not breaking them, leaving them around the room for them to get broken, and putting them away when they are finished using them. This will teach them to respect others' property when given the chance to use it. This is a skill that has seemed to decrease in the upcoming generations. Distributing iPads throughout the school. The way we distribute the iPads throughout the school could be a concern. How do we decide who gets the iPads and how many should they get? Well, there is an easy fix to that because there are 2 easy ways that the iPads can be distributed throughout the school and everyone can enjoy them. The first way we can distribute them is by giving a few to each classroom. By giving just a few to each classroom, they can use them throughout their station time, and that way every week each student is allowed to play with the iPads at least once. Another way to distribute the iPads throughout the school is having a traveling cart with a sign-up sheet. This cart can be filled with at least 20 to 25 iPads that the teacher can sign up for to use, and then they can decide whether to do individual activities or whole group instruction, but the benefit would be that every student in the classroom would have an iPad. Both options would take a lot of consideration on what to do, but either way, it is the students are getting involved with the technology. Activities with the iPads. There are activities you can do with the iPads are endless, but I'm only going to mention a few. The first activity you could do is having the students either take quizzes on the iPads or even take their end of the week test, such as their reading test or their language arts test. Some students respond better to having tests on the computers versus the paper pencil way. Also, with the increase of computer-based testing on important tests like having the PARCC test, it's important to get them used to the format. Another activity you could use the iPads for is in-class research. You could give them a specific topic they have to learn about, and then they could look up the information on the iPads. They could watch video clips about this topic, read information, or find books. The last activity I will mention is Accelerated Reader. This activity is already on the computer, but you could take it a step further by having the students read the book on the iPad and then taking the test on it. This will allow more students to take the AR test because the computers are limited in the classroom. But if you have multiple iPads in the room, this will increase your number of students reading and taking tests. QR codes have become very popular the past few years, and the benefits of having QR codes is they can be either teacher-made or you can have them already made up on the computer. You can research them. They also are fun for the students. They can get involved in getting up with the iPads and scanning them, and it's also a creative way to hide the answers that you don't want the students to see yet. Now I'm going to show you a couple of ways to hide this. In this one, you're showing the math facts, and then in this QR code have the answer, so you can have the students write the answer here, and then after they have wrote it in, you can see that it pops up the answer right there. And you can also have them listen and watch a story by just having them scan the code, and then it'll pop up the thing and it says go online. Oh. Well, normally it would work, but it would go to the story, I Need My Monster, and it would have the story read aloud to the students, and then they could listen to it. So if you were to ask me if I think iPads should be added into the school budget, I would not hesitate to say yes, because I think they are a great way to get the students involved with technology at a young age. Thank you.